Hi guys, it's me. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to talk about a topic that's really out of my comfort zone: the World Cup, which is in America this year. I know that much, but I'm not really a football fan. I don't follow football. Don't really follow sports. Like I'm aware Wimbledon is happening, so there's like tennis going on, but I don't follow that either. I'm not really a sports person. I do follow hockey, well, ice hockey, but that's kind of it. So yeah, not really a football person, but done a little bit of Wikipediaing, find out what's been going on with the football, because apparently people are into it. Um, I don't know anything about football, but I don't think England have got much of a chance anymore. We had, from what I can judge, we had a fairly easy group this year to get through. Fairly easy group, but yeah, looking at the next couple of matches, we're up against Mexico, and then I don't think we're going to beat Mexico, but even if we do, looking through, we're going to be against either Brazil or Norway, and I reckon Brazil will probably beat Norway, which means we'll have to go up against Brazil, and we have no chance of beating Brazil, because Brazil are just one of the juggernauts of the football world, I think. I could be wrong. I know there's a few more of the first round of eliminations to go on. Um, Argentina and Cape Verde. I think Argentina have got that one. Australia and Egypt. I don't really know much about either of their football teams. I don't know. I would say Australia. So that would be Argentina versus Australia. I think Argentina would have that. So Switzerland and Algeria. I would put my money on Algeria for that one. And then Colombia and Ghana. I would go with Ghana. And then out of Ghana and Algeria, I'm not sure. And then we've got Portugal and Croatia. I would say Portugal for that one. And then Spain and Austria, and I would say Spain, which would be interesting actually, because they would have Spain and Portugal in the next elimination round. And that would be an interesting match to watch. Spain versus Portugal. So that's it for the first round of eliminations that is left. So yeah, not really a football person, so I don't follow it. I heard that Scotland were in the World Cup this year, first time since 20 years, 30 years. It's been a while since Scotland last qualified for the World Cup, but they got knocked out in the group stage. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I thought Scotland had a better team than they did. But maybe that's just me in my ignorance, but I thought Scotland were actually better at football than that. But apparently not. So yeah, that is my views on the football. I don't really have anything to say about that. I think it's interesting that it's being held in the United States, especially because the way they're doing it, they've got 3 regions for the different arenas: Western Territory, Eastern Territory, and the Central Territory. And some of the Central Territory is in Mexico, and then you've got Vancouver and Toronto from Canada, which are in the Eastern and Western Territories. So it's not just solely in the United States, it's also in Canada and Mexico. I don't know how that works. I thought it was meant to be hosted by one nation, not 3. But I'm sure FIFA know what they're doing. But yeah. I've also seen some controversy about Egypt and Iran and some anti-LGBT stuff. But FIFA in the United States have turned around and said that you can have pride flags at the matches. They welcome fans from all demographics. Just because a nation has certain laws, they're in United States soil, they need to follow United States customs, and it sounds exhausting, to be honest. I didn't get any of this with ice hockey. Just get guys beating each other with sticks. It's a lot more fun. But yeah, that's really. I don't really have anything else to say about the football because I don't follow it. I don't really have anything else to say. But that is my predictions. I think England will either get knocked out by Mexico, or if they get through, they'll get knocked out by Brazil in the next round. The United States are still in it, actually, the host nation. They just beat Bosnia and Herzegovina, and then they're up against Belgium. Belgium beat Senegal, which was a bit of a surprise to me. I thought Senegal would have had that. United States and Belgium, I don't think either of them have got particularly good football teams, but because as far as I was aware, the United States doesn't care about football, so I didn't think they would have such a good team, but here we are. And I think if push comes to shove, the United States would beat Belgium and get through. Which could mean that the United States would have the winner of the Spain-Portugal match. If my predictions go the way they should go the way I predict. But then I don't think the United States will get through against either Spain or Portugal. If I'm wrong, it ends up being Austria or Croatia. I think the United States may have more of a chance, but I don't think they'll get through against Spain or Portugal. If the United States do get through, and Canada beat Morocco, and then the either France or Paraguay, we could have Canada versus the United States match. That's if all that happens. So some interesting matches that we could see between like next door neighbours and like local rivals. Some interesting matches we could see. It would have been nice to see England versus Scotland actually for that, but that's not going to happen because we're in different groups and Scotland's already eliminated. So yeah, some interesting matches that could still be played, and I may actually watch those to see just how they go if we do get any of those like local matches. But now I'm just rambling. I've got nothing else to say about the football. So that is all for me for today. So thank you for watching. Bye.